So President-elect Trump today slamming a decision by the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, to revive congestion pricing, a plan that she had gone against for New York City, moving to impose a $9 toll on cars entering the busiest parts of Manhattan, reportedly trying to get it done before Trump takes office. He says this is the most regressive tax known to womankind. It will hurt workers, families, and businesses. Joann Ariola is a Republican member of the City Council in New York from Queens, joins us now. You know, we could have a debate or discussion about the merits of congestion pricing, but the politics here, what's going on, do you think, Joann, Hochul and Trump? Because as I said, Hochul came out against this before the election, probably thought it would help the Democrats, and now she's for it again, right?
That's exactly right. This was nothing but a shell game by Kathy Hochul to make sure that the state elected officials throughout this state were reelected. She also thinks that if she puts it back now with lessening the number of dollars that we have to spend, which is still too exorbitant and unnecessary to enter our city, people will have amnesia by the time she's going to be reelected. And I don't think people will forget that soon.
The wider story here in New York, it's funny, we had a conversation about it last hour again. We've been talking about how one of the surprises of this election is kind of this red shift in blue areas, right? We're seated in New York City, in the suburbs. I was talking to former Congressman Mondaire Jones, who lost to Mike Lawler up in the lower Hudson Valley about it. And I'm curious about what you think, because we started talking about immigration, how that story's become a national story. And he said, yeah, that was a problem in his race. Here's what he said.
I've been critical of my party on this. We waited way too long as a Democratic Party to do something tough to secure our southern border. And by the time we had this legislation to champion legislation that's being blocked by Republicans in Congress at the direction of Donald Trump, a lot of folks didn't find us credible on the subject.
Now you hear from a Democrat saying that who lost. Mayor Adams says he wants to work with Trump on this. What about immigration and the impact it's had on New York City area politics?
I think it had the most impact on how people were voting. I also think that this was another shell game. How did we go from 5,000 people arriving per week to only 600 people coming into the city? How did we go from so many thousands of people crossing the border to only 2,500 people allowed in per day? This was another shell game played by the federal government so that they could flip the House and maintain the Senate, and neither worked for them because people are wise to what they're doing. And that's going to continue. People want back their country. They don't want to have illegal immigration. They realize that asylum seekers who are seeking asylum should do it the right way at the border, not come into our country illegally.
Well, Trump may not have won. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.